What's good everybody, it's Sean here, back today to give you guys an early look at the upcoming Adidas and Pharrell Williams 0 to 60 in the white and royal colorway. Technically, this is recognized as a basketball sneaker, and it's set for an upcoming release date, but I'm not exactly sure when the drop date will be. First off though, I did want to give a huge thank you over to the folks at Adidas Canada for sending me over this pair. And based off of articles I've seen online, the rumor is that these retail for $250 US. I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate, but if that's so, the Canadian equivalent will be somewhere around 300 Canadian. The official colorway for this shoe is core white, collegiate royal, and silver metallic, and they're releasing alongside this black and white colorway as well. So first off, here's a quick look at the box, and this comes in your standard Pharrell Williams and Adidas co-branded box. We have that Hue logo at the very top, and then on this side of the box we have the Pharrell Williams logo and the Adidas logo as well. The official name on the box is PW for Pharrell Williams 0 to 60 BOS. I'm not exactly sure what that boss represents, so if anyone knows, let me know down in the comment section below. As for the shoes, these channel a very 90s aesthetic. My first impression of this was it reminded me of the Nike Air Zoom Flight, which was worn famously by Gary Payton, the glove. So let's take a deep dive and take a closer look at this pair. So the upper of the shoe is constructed using this white colored textile. To the touch, it has a bit of a fleece-like feel to it, and it kind of reminded me of like a sock or like a towel. Covering the majority of the toe box on the medial side, we have this very high quality gray colored suede. There's a smaller hit of suede that runs down the edge of the lateral side of the toe box as well. Crossing diagonally across the shoe, we have the Adidas 3 stripes, which is done in this metallic silver reflective 3M. Moving downwards on the lateral side, we have this overlay of this gray colored nubuck. And then below this, we have this gray colored TPU. Surrounding the back heel, we have more of that gray colored suede, and then underneath this, there's this layer of blue reflective piping. The back heel is comprised of that same white colored textile, and then at the very top, there's this padded gray colored neoprene to help cradle your foot in place. This outer textile layer of the shoe can actually be unzipped, so you'll see there's this white zipper that crosses diagonally across the shoe. Covering the top of the sneaker and overlaid on top of the zipper, we have this white colored neoprene strap, which has the Pharrell Hue triangle found on the edge, along with this hit of this gray colored circular nubuck. So this strap is attached onto the body of the shoe using Velcro. This outer textile layer actually runs up pretty high up the shoe, and at the top we have this white tag with the Adidas logo embroidered in silver. As I unzip the shoe and peel back this outer layer, inside here we have this gray colored neoprene bootie. So the tongue here is connected to the rest of the shoe, and it hugs your foot like a sleeve. And this pair also incorporates laces, so the default laces here is a rope style lace in white, but they also give you the secondary pair of blue laces if you want to give the shoe some more pop, but honestly, you're probably not going to see the laces too much considering the fact that the outer shell pretty much covers it all entirely anyways. Taking out the insoles, these come with this multicolor reflexology insole, which is something you see across all the Pharrell Adidas sneakers. So the upper of these 0 to 60s sits atop this midsole, which is done in the exact same way as the Boost You Wear 2.0 models. So we have this very aggressive looking 90s style foam midsole, but they've incorporated Adidas Boost technology within this midsole as well. So this isn't visible on the lateral side, but if you flip this over to the medial side, so you see this pretty decent chunk of boost underneath the heel and a smaller hit of boost underneath the forefoot. Flipping the shoe over to the bottom, so here we have your outsole. For the most part, this is done in this blue colored rubber. We have this herringbone traction pattern that runs from heel to toe. And in the middle, we have this white colored plastic or TPU to give you torsional rigidity and midfoot support. Underneath this TPU, we see a bit more of the boost that's found within this midsole. And on the top of the heel, they've included that logo or the mascot of the Adidas Feet You Wear line from the 1990s. So this is a very interesting shoe. In terms of how they fit, so I only wore these just for casual use. And based off of that experience, I feel like they do run true to size. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. Adidas Canada sent me these guys in a size 10, and I'd say that they fit me perfectly. Usually my concern is the width of the sneaker, but this pair had no issues accommodating my feet. The one thing I noticed though is this midfoot strap was a little bit short. I don't know if I have like fat feet or fat ankles or something like that, but when I tied up the shoe and zipped it all the way up, I tried to lock down this strap, but I could only get it as far as about halfway through. So ideally the strap could have been a little bit longer, but maybe it's just because I have fatter feet or something like that. So for anyone that gets the opportunity to try these on, let me know down below if you're facing the same issue. Moving past that though, this pair was actually very comfortable. So again, I wore these just for casual use, but even just from walking around, I can feel that there's a decent amount of boost underneath the heel. It's not going to be super plush and super soft like a Yeezy Boost or something like an Ultra Boost, because technically this is still a basketball sneaker and there's got to be some level of containment, so it can't be overly soft. With that said though, the boost underneath the heel I could definitely feel, whereas I couldn't really feel the boost underneath the forefoot, but the trade-off to that is it gave me a lot more ground feel, which is something people appreciate for a basketball sneaker. All in all though, I was actually pretty happy with the feel of these on feet, and I could totally wear these casually with no problems. With all that being said, now let's lace up these Pharrell Williams Adidas 0 to 60s, and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. The design of this shoe screams 90s to me. To be honest, I didn't really expect this to be a Pharrell collab with Adidas. Instead, this looks much more like something Adidas could have released back in the mid-90s. With that said though, this is a good blend between retro design and modern day technology, and I like that Adidas is trying different things as opposed to just sticking with one simple formula. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Adidas and Pharrell Williams 0 to 60 in this white and royal color. How do you guys feel about the design of this shoe? And is this something that you guys would wear, or are you guys not feeling the design? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esgo8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. A big shout out goes out over to Adidas Canada, and I'll catch you guys all in my next review.